My name is Kevin White.
Hi, my name is Alina Mellencamp.
Hi, my name is Haley Pindell.
I'm Caitlin Newport.
Hi, I'm Caroline Goss. My favorite thing on the Dominican Republic trip was when we went to our first community.
This one boy in particular, he gave me a hug and he just wanted to be held.
Two boys that immediately latched onto me who they were just filled with so much joy, where the one guy just climbed up on my shoulders, the other guy held my hand.
This little girl, probably around 5 or 6, comes up and gives me this big hug and a kiss on the cheek.
There's this one kid, his name is Danny, and I was drawing with him in a field at the last distribution, and I love this kid because he's so happy and he was so excited that I would draw with him.
And there's this girl that I've been playing with all day basically, and we gave out these little cubes that would show how Jesus always invites us back into our lives.
Because one of the little boys was really quiet, but he was in my arms and he started singing. It was Cuatro, Cinco, Dos Siete, so just 4, 5, 2, 7.
But as we were drawing, I asked him to write his name in Spanish, and he wrote his name, but halfway through his name, he wrote all the letters upside down.
His sister came up to me and grabbed him from me and walked away with him, but he came back and ran into my arms again.
And on the last part of the cube, there's a heart. And I was crying, I was really emotional.
But then he started drawing me, and then half of my face was upside down, and then half the flower he drew was upside down. So I'm thinking he had an occipital problem.
Before you know it, this entire community of kids, we're all just walking through the town chanting 4, 5, 2, 7, which means nothing, but everyone was so happy and filled with such joy.
She comes up and she just shows me the cube and she points to the heart, and he's just saying, I love you.
He was so happy, and I'm not even sure if he knows about it, but nothing was stopping him.
It was really an awesome experience. We got to go to 4 or 5 different shoe distributions where we actually ended up giving out around 800 pairs of shoes.
We all had different jobs, but my favorite job was actually washing their feet and putting on their shoes.
Some of them were kind of scared to get the shoes, especially the little ones.
We just dipped their feet in the water, washed them off, and were able to fit them with the shoes, and they walked away with a smile.
The people in the DR are definitely materially poor. They don't have shoes, they don't have clean clothes or running water, access to internet or anything like that.
There was actually a lot of garbage on the side of the road, which was really sad to see.
In the city, their cows were so skinny and their chickens were so skinny, and so just seeing the houses they lived in and the things they would eat.
The daily cost of living down there is about $1.90 per day per person.
I didn't realize just the extent of the poverty down there, and so seeing that really just opened my eyes to life in general.
They have so much less than we are, yet they're so extremely giving.
They know how to take care of each other. They know how to serve God first and then themselves second.
I think that everyone needs this experience because you can get it here in Pennsylvania, but it's harder because, again, the state of poverty that those kids and people are in is undescribable.
Coming back here, I have a new appreciation for my life and realizing that my little problems aren't really a big deal compared to what these children have. They have to worry about getting shoes, clothes, food, water, and shelter for the night.
You can't just walk away from this and feel okay, because if you did, then you're doing something wrong.
I know that this one trip isn't gonna keep my faith steady. I have to keep coming to church, I have to keep praying, and it's not just this one trip, but this one trip has really just opened my eyes and opened my heart to be accepting of bringing God in my life.
You never know what's gonna happen. You don't know how it's gonna change you.
I've always wanted to go on a mission trip, and so this exceeded my expectations.
Do it if you can, but make sure you're ready for it because it really is a big step. And if you feel like this is your next step in life and you really need this, that's what I felt that I needed to do this for myself, to just bring myself closer to God and just open my eyes up because I was so ignorant to what poverty is truly like.
You're on fire because you know that the church is working, and you know that even though you're not in those communities, God's working in those communities.
I think it's one of the best things you can do because you get to help people while also it changes your life and leaves you walking away with a whole new idea of life.
Even though you think you're there to change their lives, they changed yours more than you probably ever would have imagined.